Alright. Y'all know what it is, man. Sitting with Rexz, and I'm gonna allow this king right here to introduce himself. You know what I'm saying? Let the people know who you are.
Bigty me, Big Tyme.
No doubt.
When you see me with my people, you know I'm always on the grind.
Alright. You already know what it is, man. So you just dropped the project. Can you tell us the name of the project?
Yeah, Fresh Out.
Fresh Out.
Well, it's a little bit lengthy. Fresh Out, the exclusive with Big Tyme, hosted by John Joseph.
Mm-hmm. Who is John Joseph?
Well, John Joseph, he is an interviewer, also one of my alter egos.
Oh, okay. I was trying to figure that out. I was wondering if he was part of the production or.
Of course he's part of the production, you know what I'm saying? Well, the albums that I've been making lately started as experimental quite some years ago, but just turned into all of the voices that I found needed to be instrumented. So.
Okay, so what part does John Joseph play?
He's an interviewer.
Just the interviewer of basically your alter ego interviewing yourself.
Well, I don't know. You tell me. Who did you think John Joseph was? You the one who listened to it. I'm the one who made it. You the one who listened to it. You tell me. I don't know.
Well, I guess you answered it pretty much. You know what I'm saying? From what I got out of it. I only got to listen to it one time, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But how did you get into what you do?
Birth, pops from New Orleans. Soul run through me.
Okay. Is that where you're from?
I'm from LA.
Okay.
So, you know, Hollywood run through me.
No doubt. Was your dad into music?
Yeah, he played several instruments.
Okay.
Yeah, because, you know, back in the day, you know, it wasn't what it was today. It's you play instruments. Me, myself, I play instruments. So, you know, this virtual realism that we doing music on now, this is a task of its own, but those who know that you have to actually learn and breathe through this instrument or pick your fingers until they got callous, that's a different beast. Or march on this field while playing the instrument. I used to be in the marching band. That's a different beast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So how many projects do you have collectively?
Collectively? Oh man, I'm just being real. I can't even speak on how many projects I have collectively. It's too many out there.
I mean, as far as music.
It's too many out there. I'm not being funny, but I'm being serious. For my own projects, it's actually 9 albums of my own that are actually out there, but I actually got albums with multiple different artists and producers, and I did not count that up before I came here, so we probably like in the 30s or 40s or something, somewhere up in there. When it comes to just music that's out there consumable for purchase, yeah. As far as making music with my comrades and my brethren and myself, it's too many. It's plethora. I can't. You gotta put an X. Whatever number you come up with, put an X after that because it's exponential.
No doubt. What do you like for people to get from your albums?
Well, if we talking about Fresh Out, I just want people to digest it. Just digest it. Because then I actually, it ain't too much. You've been knowing me for a while. Pieces of me. I don't really let people into my life. I'm always focused on.
So music is like your outlet. It's like your best way to communicate your thoughts from within.
Oh no, I can communicate in any faction. Music is my outlet for my faction of, how can I say, artism? My autism. My autism is music. I have to do it. I have to do it weirdly. I have to do it functionally. I have to do it constructively. I have to do it destructively. I have to do all factions of it. It's like music is my prism. you know how the puzzle piece is for the autism people. That's like they sign the different color puzzle pieces.
What was
music to me?
What was the name of your last project before this one, Joe?
Before this one was Bows and Arrows Valentine's. That was the one you was on. You was featured on the first actual verse. The first thing people hear before the beat, after the beat, is T-Rex on number one.
So you seem very like theatrical with your albums. You get really tied in with the concepts and kind of trying to give someone a picture and take them different places. What makes you do that?
Life. Now this is just me. I don't know about all of y'all out there or yourself, but I've never been any place where somebody just served me up one state of being that they were. A lot of my life was dealt with, in my earlier formative years, was dealt with dealing with war. So theatrical is what I trained to be. Not to mention I grew up in the War of Los Angeles, which is the biggest theater that we know in, besides New York. Those are the two biggest theaters that we know in America. So growing up in that, then going off to understand what theater really meant, that's when you go off to war. When you go to war in a foreign country, you go into theater. This is reality. That's where everybody got the theater from the military. So it's an act of war. Now we decided to play war on people's retinas. First we was playing on their auditory systems. Now we're playing on their retinas. Because we're making the movies, right? Yeah. For those who don't know, this is one of the producers of City Beautiful. Yeah, from the ground floor. But anyway, so for me, not doing the music, coming from the core, because the first thing that, besides playing on your emotions and your psyche of quickly killing people, the first thing when it's time for war and we're in your country, the military is gonna blast you out with sound. Why not start with music? I have to capture you in order to give you visual stimulation or overstimulation, which is what it usually turns into. And now, since we already conquered the ear, or we're still in the state of flux of learning how to conquer the ear even further, we'll be wrong not to conquer the eye, not to conquer the retina. Because the only truth in the world is told through your eyes and ears.
No doubt, no doubt. In what aspect, since you got into the visual, in what aspect on a movie scale do you get most into?
Well, I get into guiding the people.
Directing?
No, that's a different subject. Jason Cassius Cook, the Boss Hippie, is the director of everything that we platform in that area. What I'm talking about is guiding the people towards success. That's a different platform. That happens way before, which a lot more of my comrades have gotten into. This happens before the movie is even presented to the people. Now we're talking about reaching souls, goals, family, friends, relationships. We're talking about going deeper. We talking about every time that I see you, just like in real life, it's like I just saw you yesterday. We don't gotta restart how we were. It's just reality. Once we start taking these projects as reality, because reality is business, I don't ever play with your time, because I know you live a real life. Once we start taking these projects like that, not playing with the project's time, because it's real life, because other people live real life who are involved in these projects, they'll succeed, they'll fly, they'll grow wings of their own.
Yeah.
without us carrying and pushing it like it's a damn kite.
Makes sense. Definitely makes sense.
That's enough. I'm finna switch. Greetings and onomatopoeia to those out there creating the new sound. Thank you for having me here, Troy.
No doubt, no doubt. Earlier I didn't get to ask you, how did you get your name?
Earlier, I'm not sure who you're speaking about. I just got here.
Okay. I know you got your different personalities and whatnot. Which personality are you?
I'm not sure what you're speaking about, but I came here under the guise that we are doing an interview with Troy. So thank you for having me here, guys. I'm here only to spread positivity and joy and love around the world. What we do have here is what Arlen wrote. I see it on the table. He must have been here before me. That's the Proverbs of Being. Other than that, I know Big Tyme is supposed to have a segment, and he asked me to come through. Me, myself, I'm the wayward pastor, Big Tyme. How you doing, brother? How many people have you infected in their life today?
How many people have I infected? No one. Not today.
Well, I tell you this, I've infected multitudes. I tell you what, I always come through with loaves and fish. Who ready to have a dish?
Okay. How did you get your name?
Well, I tell you like this. It was some crackers that liked the nigga and said, ooh, you doing some big time shit. I threw some dollar signs in between there because that's what I charged them.
What do you feel is the biggest difference from where music came from and where it is now?
Where music came from? Where did it come from? The heartbeat of the human condition? Huh? Boom. Boom, boom. 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 Boom, boom. 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 All the way to hey.
Okay. What's the most significant difference from your previous projects and the project you just released?
Not a goddamn thing. From the moment that I started making music, I knew that my trumpet was meant to alarm my niggas how to read the signs of being
free.
Huh? I didn't. Why you add shit to my sentence?
Because you paused, so therefore,
there is no pause. Proverbs of Being. Proverbs are progressive actions. A verb is what? An action word, right? That puts us, when we say a verb, that puts us in action, correct?
Yeah.
Pro also means progressive at all times. I don't care who you're. Professional, progressive, that means you progress from amateur to the state of being. Professional in action. Proverbs. State of being. Whenever I first entered into the realm of placing my lips on this trumpet, to all those who comrade with me that's from New York, I guess pause, whatever, but when I did that, took me to a next level automatically. I know how to control the scene. To the point to where when I was 13 years old, a woman dying from cancer invited me over to play for the last 6 months that she was dying, and then left orders in her will for me to have some of her inheritance that she inherited from her family. I can't make this up. My trumpeteering sucked at that time. But I wasn't afraid to go and heal the sick. See, healing ain't about just being physically healed. It's also about the mentality of where people are. And her mentality was, I need this little nigga to come and play for me so I can feel better. Before I go. No matter what she did before she met me or how it was or whatever, I was able to provide that service. I put on that end part, because that's what we do as entertainers.
Okay. Who's some people you had the pleasure of working with? And who would you like to see yourself working with in the future?
I'm being real. Every last person I have ever worked with, and some of them haven't even made it on some of my projects yet, I have had the pleasure of appreciating them, because I utilize the word of appreciation, reality. Every time I put something out and you on that shit, or we did some shit and it influenced me to do some more shit that actually wind up coming out, even if it came out before the stuff that we did, that means I'm appreciating it. I'm building on it. So often people be like, I appreciate you, but you ain't did shit to build up my brand or the brand that we associated with together. You don't appreciate me. But right, I appreciate you, bro. When we cut this, I'm finna put $200 behind it so I can appreciate you. Huh? You hear what I'm saying? Do y'all hear what we saying? Probably not. They'll get it later.
Speaking on later, where do you see yourself in the future?
I don't. See, because the future, what we doing right now is for the future. They're gonna see it. I made my declaration that what I'm working for now is for the future. It's not about me being there. I don't have to see myself there.
And you mean collectively, not just with the
collective, everything,
sound, but with the visuals.
Everything that I do, besides what I give you, and even when I give it, I'm lying. Even when I give it to you, it was done with the collective. I don't do anything without the collective. This is reality. This is where most of my people are getting misconstrued with how to move. The only way that I'm able to have music, movies, and manuscripts in exponential form, you know, you got the numbers and then you got the X and the number right next to that. Exponential form is because I don't move without the groove. You cannot have a groove solidarity because you need a band first to strike it up. Then you need a band leader to head it up. And then you need vocalists, but you need a lead vocalist to strike it up. This is not a game with me. I do not play. I only give praises to those out there creating the new sound, onomatopoeia, to all those creating the waves.
What's one of the hardest challenges that you had to face, and how did it make you feel?
Being human. And it made me feel human. I had to learn how to deal with my brethren, my sisters, my wives, my parents, in human form, with policy, which comes with policing, and learn how do I conduct myself in the manner to where I do not defy those who are supporting me, as well as myself, as well as those who forbear me. Not to mention, we don't want to cause shame upon the name that is upon the products that we're placing into market.
Did you write this product when you was incarcerated?
If you're talking about the book,
not the book, the album.
The album, no. The album, you can check my various producers. They know. They feed me something, which is their soul. My soul connects, and we press play. I mean, record. Well, play record. For those who know the dolls, but play record and it goes. It goes. And if it doesn't fit, we'll quit. But most of the time, It's just Big Tyme.
Okay, so I mean, you doing music, movie, writing books. If there was somebody to follow in your path and wanted advice on the 3 different things, what would be the advice that you would give them?
The same advice I give everyone. Run to your mirror. There's no advice for me to give a person who didn't walk in these shoes, which are a size 14, and I got flat feet, and I pound every beat that I get on like I got rocks under my feet, because that's how I feel life. I can't tell you how to do what you do, but what I can tell you is don't stop and be relentless. Be ever relentless, because that's what I am on. Am I the same person as everyone that I'm around that has been successful? No. Am I a part of them? Yes. Are they a part of me? Yes. But at the end of the day, do I have to do what I have to do to make sure that what I do carries on to the next view? Well, you're creative, you know that. I tell you what though, and I texted to you, I fucking painted that goddamn cover on that bitch. And that's what, that you asked me about the songs on it. That's really how it all came to be. Before I knew I was going to get incarcerated, so I painted that beforehand.
Oh, you painted the picture before it even all?
Like when I knew what was finna go down. Yeah. So before I went in, I made a couple of the songs. When I came out, I made the rest of the songs.
Who did the production?
Some was me. First of all, I got to get my songs off. Yeah, I did some of that, even though it was 2. But the rest of that, we had the boss Hippie on there. We have, and these are pretty much my staple producers. We got Boss Hippie. We got Dewey Decimal. It all got to add up. We gonna get high. We got 5150 on there. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna stay fly. We're gonna stay crazy. We got Glenn on there. Glenn Thomas, GT. For those who don't know, this man then did music for Rick Ross, Young Jeezy, whoever, LMA. Right now doing music for what's the young girl that got brokies? What's her name? Mulatto. Like, I've never messed with any subpar producers. Before now, I used to mess only with Dre's lesser producers. Like, these are the people who I never played around with music. I know music too well. I know music more than a lot of my comrades in this music shit. Like, I read notes. I write music to notes. I know what I can break the cuff on. I know what I need to bring people in on. I know what I need to write on. I know what just need to be just music. People don't know this, but I'm on a lot of instrumental people music. I play instruments for real.
Okay.
I don't bombard people with that a lot though, because that's a different lifestyle that people not ready to dig into. That comes with a lot of scenes.
Alright. If there was something you can change and do differently than you already done, what would it be?
Nothing.
Keep everything.
When you born black, you better accept that. Because the moment that you regret something, you lose that.
Yeah, but
that's it. All I got is what I got. If I was to go back and change something, I would not be right here talking to you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be right here talking about my comrades. I got behind the camera right now one of the most prolific independent directors, producers, Jason Cook. You know, I'm sitting here with Troy Mitchell, T-Rex. I'm sitting here with Rashad Blandberg, Big Tyme, Boss, B.O. Double Dollars, whoever, we decided that we were going to give the people life with. I'm married to Big Banks. This is a person who knows how to control AI and protect your monetary fund. This is like, I'm connected with real people. Even though, like, I don't want people to get it twisted. This just ain't about characterization and making music. First off, we live real life. Second off, we got real talent that turned into, we harnessed our skill. I listen to all y'all niggas. That's what I listen to. Us.
We ready? Rolling. Rolling. Alright.
Nigga, what's up, nigga?
What's poppin'?
Give me some, nigga. Act like you ain't seen me in a while and shit, nigga.
Been
you know I came through super saucy on that nigga shit. What's up, cuz?
Ain't nothing, chillin', man.
So what we talking about here, nigga? Why you got me over here?
What inspired the song that you got on your current project? How Dare You?
I'm gonna be real. I've been 100 with all my niggas. I feel like at times I'm that nigga, even though I know that my niggas is that nigga. And sometimes I gotta talk about that shit. And this reality, my nigga. Nigga, I've been putting in work on this bitch, putting in wallet time, putting in on scene time. Nigga, my fucking feet hurt. Nigga, I done been to war. Nigga, I done grew up where I grew up in a war zone, nigga. Motherfuckers need to know what the fuck time it is. And I brought my motherfucking comrades with me on that bitch. That motherfucking 5150 made the goddamn beat. My nigga Boss Hippie showed up. And Big Bank showed their cheeks. Nigga, this shit is real, nigga. When I get on... Quit playing with me, nigga.
Okay. Let all the people know, you know, with the various things that you do, you know what I'm saying, the different grounds that you know what I'm saying, you stomp on, how they could connect to each one of those.
My nigga, first off, the newsoundempire.com, aacmovies.com. I just gave you 2 websites. If you ain't tapping into that, then what we got to talk about after that? Come on, we talking about City Beautiful, my nigga. Nigga, before that. What no before that? We had ideas before that. I went running around the fucking West Coast, sending niggas the City Beautiful script, trying to see who the fuck was gonna help us make City Beautiful. Nah, my nigga came back who had the means to make a movie after he wasn't even thinking about making movies and was like, we finna make 4 feet. Okay, shit costs. Damn, that's my mind frame. Okay, I gotta pay to make goddamn City Beautiful. But my nigga had said that I was the executive producer. That's what executive producers do. If you don't want to be no executive producer, don't jump in this bitch. Boom. I had to go make a whole nother motherfucking flick, which wind up being a hit. And if you don't believe it, go ahead and check out 4 Feet Season 1 and Season 2 right now on Amazon or Tubi, whichever one. You can check out Season 1, which got 1 million views on a couple and a couple 100,000 views on the other episodes on YouTube. But moving back into what we talking about, pulling it closer into ranks of what we've been doing here in Florida, my nigga, I was like, nigga, how the fuck we disconnected out of shit? Because in 2012, we tried to come, well 2013, 2012 we came together talking about what the idea of 2013. In 2014, niggas like tried to produce this shit. But you can't be stupid. You can't be young thinking that you just finna go out there, run a gun without no knowledge. Knowledge had to be gained. Well, guess what? 2022 wind up coming out. Why? Because in 2020, niggas clinked up and like, no holds bar. Nobody's exempt from getting pinched. So we linked up with some real niggas. One, yourself. Got some other real niggas involved. Did some real nigga shit. Guess what? We forever linked with the world off of that. Thank you for being one of my business partners, brother.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah.
Alright, so just give you shout outs, you know what I'm saying, to everybody out there and whatnot. Appreciate having you on the show. Y'all know what it is, man. Sitting with Rexz. Big Tyme. Make sure y'all check out them projects.
BIGTI me. Big Tyme. You see me with my people, then I'm always on the grind. Not for mine, but for all of us to be great. Look it. If y'all motherfuckers ain't understood that we got Beautiful Horrors Volume 1 out there. Alright? 2 projects. One of them was a award winner. Crumb Snatchers. We also got Thirst Trap. Some of y'all need to watch Thirst Trap so you can understand the hole that you falling down. Alright? Before that we had City Beautiful. Only reason why City Beautiful ain't got no award yet, cause we ain't put it in a festival, but it's going. Alright? Let's move on forward from them. We got Beautiful Horrors Volume 2 right there at your door. We got A Beautiful Christmas right there at your door. You know what I'm saying? We got levels coming at your face. Quit playing with me. Hey yo, this the BIG $Ti me in your face. We got a whole lot more coming through. I ain't finna let everything go, but I'm gonna let you know. I'm here with Rexz. Behind the camera, we got the Boss Hippie, Director of the Year, Director of the Decade. Quit fucking with me. I'm gonna drop all my dollars on you motherfuckers' head until you understand that we here to reign, rule. I've been told y'all motherfuckers, but y'all didn't understand through the music. I guess I'm gonna have to show you. We gonna have to show you. Holla at you niggas.
Peace.
Long roads, scorching north in the world that's so